Most people assume vision problems are just a normal part of aging, but the truth is far more surprising. Every night, while you sleep, subtle damage is happening to your eyes, damage that can blur your vision, create glare, and even make it harder to recognize faces. But what if I told you there are natural foods, probably already in your kitchen, that can actually protect your eyes and even start repairing this damage while you rest? And one of them is so simple, most people overlook it completely. Stick around because the very first food you'll see is already in millions of kitchens, but almost no one knows it can be a game changer for your eyesight. Aging eyes don't just blur over time. They burn. They sting. They struggle to adjust when light changes. Reading small text becomes exhausting. Night driving starts to feel risky. Faces, once familiar, become harder to recognize, especially in low light. And what makes this worse is that most people assume it's just normal aging. But it's not imagination. It's biology. Decades of micronutrient depletion, reduced retinal blood flow, and chronic low-grade inflammation slowly wear down the visual system. And here's the part most people don't realize. Much of this damage shows up at night, exactly when your eyes are supposed to be repairing themselves. Instead of healing, your eyes are left without the raw materials they need to recover. The good news: targeted nutrition can reverse much of this decline. Without prescriptions, invasive procedures, or expensive eye drops. Stay with me because in just a moment I'll show you the first nut that quietly supports eye repair while you sleep. Walnuts are often talked about for heart health or cholesterol, but their real power goes much deeper. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which directly support both your brain and your eyes. These healthy fats improve blood flow to the retina, protect delicate nerve fibers, and reduce oxidative stress that slows visual processing. That's why many seniors notice delayed reactions to light, trouble focusing in dim rooms, or slower visual clarity when shifting their gaze. Your eyes are extensions of your brain, and walnuts nourish that connection. Think of it like an oil change for your visual system. Just a small handful gives your eyes the lubrication and protection they need to function smoothly again. But the next nut is smaller, green, and even more powerful at defending your retina from daily light damage. Pistachios contain two pigments your body cannot produce on its own, lutein and zeaxanthin. These nutrients accumulate directly in the macula, the most sensitive part of your retina. They act like internal sunglasses, filtering harmful blue light from screens, televisions, and even sunlight. Without enough of them, glare becomes unbearable, contrast fades, and night vision weakens. This is one reason macular degeneration accelerates with age. A small portion of pistachios in the evening reinforces your eye's natural defenses, protecting clarity, improving contrast, and reducing visual fatigue over time. But there's another nut, larger, less common, and incredibly calming for inflamed eyes while you sleep. Burning, red, irritated eyes aren't just uncomfortable, they're signs of chronic inflammation. This inflammation accelerates aging inside the eye, damaging the retina and clouding the lens. Brazil nuts are unique because they deliver selenium, a trace mineral your eyes desperately need but rarely get enough of. Selenium reduces oxidative stress, protects retinal cells, and helps recycle vitamin E so it can keep working again and again. Just one Brazil nut per day can help your eyes feel calmer, quieter, and more comfortable, especially in the evening. Small habit. Massive impact. And the final nut may be tiny, but it's essential for moisture, structure, and long-term eye resilience. Collagen isn't just for skin or joints, it forms the scaffolding that holds your eyes together. As collagen breaks down, eyes become dry, strained, and more vulnerable to damage. Hazelnuts are rich in vitamin E, which protects delicate eye membranes, preserves moisture, and slows collagen loss. This is critical for comfort, focus, and long-term structural integrity of the eye. A handful before bed supports hydration, flexibility, and visual endurance. When combined with walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, you create a complete circle of nighttime eye support. Now let me show you how to combine all of this into a simple ritual that works while you sleep. Your eyes repair themselves mostly at night, but only if they have the right tools. Here's a simple evening ritual. About 1 hour before bed, prepare a small bowl with walnuts for brain-eye signaling, pistachios for retinal protection, 1 Brazil nut for inflammation control, and hazelnuts for collagen and moisture. Pair it with an unsweetened herbal tea. Sit quietly. No screens. No distractions. This simple act sends a powerful signal to your nervous system. It's time to heal. Over time, your eyes respond with clarity, comfort, and strength. What seems small at night becomes powerful after weeks. Meet Richard. He's 76. He struggled to read street signs, work on small projects in his workshop, and even recognize his granddaughter clearly on video calls. After 3 weeks of the evening nut ritual, he said, "I didn't realize how much I miss seeing clearly." Richard's story isn't unique. Many people accept visual decline as inevitable, when in reality, the eyes just needed support. Small, consistent care can restore abilities we thought were gone forever. And these results aren't limited by age. Your age does not define your vision. Your past choices don't cancel your future. Healing doesn't begin with a prescription, it begins with daily nourishment. 1 handful. 1 evening. 1 intentional act of care at a time. No surgeries. No expensive treatments. Just simple, accessible nutrients supporting your eyes while you sleep. Start tonight, and notice the difference in the weeks ahead. If this video helped you, like, share, and subscribe. And comment below. Which of these nuts will you start with tonight? Your experience could help someone else see clearly again.